mean, they generally like write in the crossovers in such a way that they work. Why would you bother not making them canon? Stream die? Did the stream die? Am I back? For a second. I wonder if Twitch is having issues. Like a flash. I wonder if Twitch is having issues, because I would think if it was my internet, I would be getting kicked off Final Fantasy. So it must be Twitch having issues. Twitch having issues? You're shocked? Oh no. I mean, Twitch having issues, you know. Better be sure they get that 50-50 split to cover the lawsuits they're gonna have after this weekend. Yeah, we are in this together. Have you heard about the foam pit? Using too much of their precious bandwidth. Oh no, is there a way I can use more of it? Is there a way I can cost them more money? What did I say? There's no time to waste. No idea what happened at TwitchCon. Oh my god. So, okay. The biggest one was the foam pit. It was supposed to be sort of like a ball pit. But the damn thing was like just foam thrown into a concrete pit. And so like, one person broke their back in 2 places. One person shattered their kneecap, and someone else, I think, busted their ass bone or something. So they didn't even shut it down after the first accident. They kept it going. And then, apparently, like, people were doing interviews with Twitch people running Twitch, like, you know, is there, about, the 50-50, and they wouldn't answer those questions, but they were like, yeah, we're, gonna just, the sources run more ads and sub if you don't want ads. Okay. And then apparently, like, rooms weren't big enough. They weren't telling people when things changed. Apparently, there was like no security for guests. So like guests were like being followed to their hotels and everything. And being moved around and shit. Is this DashCon? No. TwitchCon 2022 in San Francisco is the next evolution of DashCon. Like, holy shit. Apparently, it was just the most awful shit show. There's now a worse con than DashCon. So yeah, no doubt there's gonna be some lawsuits coming. I saw some people joking, so what, it's gonna be 40-60 split now, so you can pay for the lawsuits? I'm like, holy crap. Well, thanks, Stream Elements. I guess I did officially go offline briefly. At least DashCon wasn't being held by a multi-billion-dollar corpo. Yeah, I know, right? Okay, Nelly. Oh shit, Moon's Live gotta go. Oh wait, sorry. Hey. Oh hi, welcome! Welcome to my stream, guys. Hopefully y'all had a good weekend. Hello. So yeah, it was an absolute ouch. Just an absolute shit show from what I've heard. Ouch. Just noticed I'm live. Hi. First apple of the stream, damn it. During a strange time once again. So, yeah, Twitch was, oh my god. And of course Twitch hasn't said anything about it. Nothing at all. They haven't talked about any of the problems that happened. So it's like, oh my god. Really have to get off your ass and rebrand your YouTube. I don't want to do that though. I've spent 7.5 years trying to build my community here. If I have to move to YouTube, it's practically starting over again. That's the only reason I'm reluctant to do it, because it's like, I've spent so much time here. Got this weekend, you're gonna stretch out some ideas. Sketch out some ideas. Do you see the terms of service? We briefly mentioned about not jumping in the foam pit. It was on page 5,873. 475,336. Did hear once about saying about Twitch dying. Not to mention the fact that YouTube isn't very flame-proof either right now. Yeah, see, that's the thing. It's like, YouTube's not better. They just have different wings of their building on fire. That's basically it. Yeah. I'm just hoping after this weekend. It won't, but you just hope after this weekend. I mean, shit's out there. Twitch can't dodge this. They're trying like hell to dodge it, but they know they can't. No way they can dodge this. So, how's the weather? I think it's still apocalypse. Because I went seeing the whole Mega Man 2 speedrun documentary. Still apocalypse weather, yes. So bundle up or dress light. How do you dress during the apocalypse? Anyway, pardon me, but are you in charge of buying and selling here? You are in charge of buying and selling here, yes. We have a few questions we'd like to... I'm sorry, but I simply don't have time to chat. If you haven't noticed, we have our hands full at the moment. I must carry all our wares and equipment safely before the accursed beasts return. In that case, might we be of assistance? Perhaps we could speak when the job is done. Very well. You can start by helping us move our equipment. Ask the others what to put where. The world is ending, but I'll shove a box from over here to over there. You can carry our fabrics. Go to the door and speak with Kamala. She'll tell you the rest. Remember, these textiles are our livelihood. Handle them with care. So doing side quests during the end. No, this is the main quest. I'm trying to gather information. I mean, hey, the world's ending and I'm trying to stop it, but here, I'll carry your shitty clothes. Where are these bound for? Kmart? This area is for employees only. Out! Out! What's that? You've come to help? Oh, praise be to Minder... I don't know. Kind stranger, I welcome your assistance. On your way here, you pass 3 storehouses, yes? I'd like you to carry that small crate to Narnia by the storehouse near the hatchery. The crate of clothing is for Min Julep. And the massive crate here goes to Zimbabwe by the middle storehouse. Watch your back with that one. Those are all the crates we have ready. Once they've been delivered, consider your work here complete. Where am I going? Oh. These. Take these. How fucking strong I am, Jesus. Okay, other crates to storehouse, you say? And so quickly, too. Well, I've never seen anyone so strong. I and my associates will see to the rest. So please return the Jimbaha and assure him our work is proceeding apace. To tell the truth, I was grateful for his distraction. Too many terrible happenings of late. But generous souls like yourself give me hope that we may emerge from this trial even stronger. I pray we meet again in more peaceful times.
She really taught me what friendship could mean that day.
Green Blake, thank you so much for the follow. Much appreciated. I'm gonna check something. Oh, close. But not yet. Pause Twitch. It's unpaused in the background. Heavy boxes are hardly a challenge for Godslaying Moon. Yeah, I eat my apples and fish. You have a good night, Phoenix. Thank you for stopping by. You have yourself a good night. Good luck with your college stuff. It's heavy with the sin she carries. Wait a second. Wait a second. Then as I asked, have you? If Kamala is satisfied with your work, then so am I. You've done us a great favor, traveler. I too have delivered the instruments and apparatus entrusted to me. You both have my thanks. With our wares safely stored away, we shall not lose any more to those fiends. I take it that your establishment did not escape the attack unscathed? It did not. Thankfully, most of our workers had already left for the day, but those of us still here saw it all. We looked to the burning skies in confusion, and then, before we could even begin to make sense of it, a hideous creature burst through the door shrieking. We ran for our lives, but one of my colleagues was not so fortunate. He cried out a scream of such agony, such terror, and then, in the next instant, he too sprouted fearsome claws. The sight of it caused another fellow to panic, and then he too transformed. I'm sorry. There was something you wanted to ask? Indeed. You knew the merchant Kazal, did you not? I believe he had some dealings with your establishment. Kazal? I know him well. We arranged for his consultant to deliver a large shipment of fabrics, but in the end, we received a better offer and had to turn him down. I understand his business is struggling, but so is ours. Another of our most reliable trading partners agreed to transport the goods in much smaller commission than we'd been fools to refuse. I felt terrible for withdrawing the offer, but you must understand, we simply had no choice. We tried to put on a brave face when I delivered the news. He tried. But his dejection and despair were plain as day. He said he'd discuss it with his associates, but I could tell he'd all but given up hope. Dejection and despair. You remember what we saw in Vanaspati, yes? Soldiers and jungle dwellers pushed to the very brink, turning into beasts one after the next. It would seem the same phenomenon occurred here. Poor craftsmen attacked by fiends, as well as those that witnessed it all undergoing the change. I suspect that everything began with Kalzal. By all accounts, it was he who suffered from the most profound and piercing despair. Wait, could that be it? That such intense emotions were what triggered his transformation? Much remains unclear, but I believe we're drawing closer to an answer. At any rate, we must discuss our findings with the others. So again, it's coming down to like this whole emotional, this kind of emotional energy that's going on. This emotional force. Unlock the role quest soon, but luckily they're mandatory, unlike the ones in Shadowbringers. God, Tia's eyes always that red? Yeah. Well, not always. He originally had one red eye. Thank you for the pets. We were to reconvene with the others in front of the Megaduta, were we not? I should just be outside. With any luck, they will have already returned from their own investigations. My friend, we must take our leave. I pray that your establishment is spared further tragedy. But remember, your lives are far more precious than any wares. If you are ordered to flee, do so without hesitation. Indeed, thank you for your concern, and pray you too take care as well. Yeah, for the ancients had creation magics, and therefore conjured these beasts. But for the people here, they're becoming the beasts. When did my mane turn purple? My mane's always been purple. Ran right past him.
There you are. You've spoken with the survivors.
Didn't that elephant lady speak about some emotion magic in regards to the flower? Oh, for fuck's sake, Twitch. Hello, my back. Twitch is blinking in and out. You hear me? Okay. So I'm still here, right? I just watched OBS go red again for a second.
Indeed. We thought to share what we have gleaned, that we might together gain a greater understanding of present circumstances.
Fortuitous timing. Alize and I completed our own investigations not long ago.
Then we should take a moment to compare notes. Shall we begin with the two of you?
So the merchant Karzal was gravely concerned about his business in the days preceding his untimely end.
The tales we heard were much the same. The first victims to be changed into blasphemies were all overcome with anguish of one manner or another. Then those who saw their loved ones stolen before their eyes succumbed to a similar panic, setting in motion a chain of transformations.
Fear, unease, despair. These negative feelings serve as a catalyst.
If so, then it is not unlike the calamity that befell the ancients. With their creation magics, they unwittingly gave form to untold horrors. Had they simply lost control, surely it would have manifested in many forms, not all of them monstrous. Yet somehow, this phenomenon is triggered solely by the darkness in their hearts, a common thread with what we now witness.
Common, but not identical. While the beasts the ancients faced were forged with magic alone, those of today are born of sentient beings. Why remains to be seen, but there is one fundamental difference between us and our predecessors. Our souls are sundered, whereas theirs were not. Perhaps that single variable makes all the difference.
If I may, there was another detail that troubled me. We have it on good authority that Karzal's transformation took place before the skies began to burn.
What? If that's true, then the situation's more dire than we realized. It means even if there's no ominous sign presaging the final days, anyone, anywhere, has the potential to become a beast. Even in lands we thought safe, even as we speak.
Look! It's the satrap! The satrap!
Thank the heavens!
My countrymen, I am relieved and heartened to see you strong and safe. While the danger has not yet passed, far from it, allow me to assure you that the beasts that raged within the city walls have been exterminated to the last. Outside this sanctuary, the brave men and women of the Radiant Host and our dragon ally continue to battle our unholy foes. I pray these tidings put your minds at ease and help you calm your hearts. Have faith that we shall soon conquer this terrible trial.
Your Excellency, is there any word from Balaka's stand?
So this is all happening because the rules are changing. It's a result of things unraveling, but we still don't know the source of it all.
My grandson was bound for there yesterday, and I worry for his life.
We are still awaiting a report, but I promise you, as soon as I have aught to share...
Your Excellency,
Oh no.
I bring grave
No.
news.
No, it's gonna.
You are?
I'm Matya of Akyali, a humble fisherman.
What's him?
Ah, I remember you from our first visit.
Wait, you're... But no, that can wait. When the skies turned red, I set off for Palaka's stand,
Shit.
fearing
Don't say
for
it.
the safety of a friend.
Don't say it.
But as I drew near the village, I saw dreadful beasts all about.
No! Gods have mercy! Your Excellency! Save my grandson, I beg of you!
We will spare no effort to save all we can, but you must remain calm.
Calm? You tell me to be calm? You saw those beasts? They tore our bravest warriors limb from limb!
Lady, you're
What
about
we
to do
are
the
too
same
late,
if you
huh?
don't.
They catch him, stick their fangs into him. The fangs! The screams!
Get away from her, now!
Damn it! We've got to kill them before it spreads.
We'll handle this. See the townspeople to safety.
Run as fast as you can! No!
Oh. Holy shit.
Vitra, our people, you must save them.
Apparently I can't run very fast. Yeah, I could have thrown those, maybe.
My son.
Enough! You must run. For their sake and your own. Yes. We'll survive. You must.
This is all going a little sideways.
Be strong, my friends! Fear not, for we will defeat these abominations! Brave men and women of the Radiant Host, lend your Stola and Thancred your aid. Let not a single beast escape. The rest of you, flee this place. Carry the wounded if you must. Head indoors or underground. Above all, stay calm. No beast will follow you. We will see to that.
Alphino! Alice! Leave the city to us, and make for Palaka's stand at once! Matsya, show my friends to the village! I promise you, they're more capable than the host's finest!
Right! Go with them, will you? We will save these people. As many as we can.
Find despair, which triggers it. Dance the fuck out of you. You just watched a kid transform and then just get squashed out of existence. Yeah, pretty much. Hey, you leave Eris alone, okay? Must save Palaka's stand, whatever it takes. Watcha, it pains me to put you into harm's way, but I would ask your aid as well. Of course. Palaka's stand is not far, just down the hill. But as I told His Excellency before, the path was blocked by terrible creatures. I had no choice but to turn back. In that case, this is what we shall do. Elysium, I ask that you take the lead and dispatch any beasts you encounter. Alize and I will keep Matsya hidden amidst the trees. Follow when the path is clear. No telling what dangers await us. Keep your eyes peeled. Let me go first. Okay. The wark. sure I'm gonna finish that thing tonight. As I kind of laughed, the monster kid got squished since it was so unexpected. It was highly unexpected because you would have thought, like, Peter, you okay there? Some memory there. Ugh. Got my frames back. Okay. It cannot be. We must heal those we can, and quickly. See no beast, but stay on your guard. Hang on, I'm gonna tag the Aetherite here. One moment. Cooling body has already begun to stiffen. Massive wounds suggest the villager was gored by a terrible beast. Hey look, it's your waifu, Nelly. Yeah, I need to drop off my overdue books. The villager has no pulse, nor do they appear to be breathing. Yeah, those usually go hand in hand. The villager's injuries do not appear to be life-threatening. He does not respond to your efforts. His breathing grows more ragged and shallow, and his vacant eyes, those of a man who's lost the will to live. And if I awake, the nightmare goes on. No, leave me to sleep. Call out, but the man does not respond. You come to help us? Too late. Too late. My family. My friends. Are these the only villagers who survived? I can only hope others managed to flee. But if the rest have been turned to beasts by the 12. Too soon. Let us do what we can to see the damage spreads no further. No matter what comes, we must keep our spirits high, lest we ourselves suffer a similar fate. We're a boss, Nelly's. Oh, I gotta hydrate. Okay. You like them big, scaled and evil? attend to the rest. Pray look after Amatia. No doubt what we have seen here weighs even heavier on his heart than ours. Oh, Elysium. Elysium. This is Yurvet, the elder here. He is hurt, but praise be to the sisters, he still lives. Young Matza here has told me everything. I have not the words to express my gratitude for your aid. The heavens begun to burn. We were afraid, but did our best to carry on as we always have done. Until today, when those unholy beasts came pouring into our village, a flood of midnight and death. And there was no word to describe what followed. Men and women I have known since they were babes, struck down by the creatures, only to rise again to join the murderous horde in the guise of those same hideous fiends. In the chaos, a handful of our villagers fled for their lives. I can only hope they have found their way to safety. Matsya, do you perchance remember Kurasov and Maven, the young couple who always thought bought your freshest catches? How could I forget, Elder? When I first came to peddle my wares, desperate to eke out a living, they showed me such kindness. Others shunned me as an outsider, as is their way. Kurasov and Maven bought my fish and sung its praises. They turned my fortunes around. Alas, I fear they're in terrible danger. I saw them running towards Agama Temple, one of those beasts in close pursuit. They had their child, still but a tiny babe, to elude these fiends while caring for one so young is an impossible task, surely. I beg of you, go to their aid. I want to help them, yet I am but a fisherman. I cannot face beasts on my own. Will you come with me? Nah. Oh, thank you. Agama Temple lies to the west of here. We must hurry. To the southeast. Northeast. Oh, those Twitter posts, the Among Us, oh yeah, like everything's, the shading, the eyes. I saw the Among Us in my eyes. Are you saying I'm a little sus? Hang on, be with you in a moment. It's unusual for them to be that close together. Is just ahead. It was built by those who worship Saint Agama, but has sadly fallen into disrepair in recent years. My friend made it this far. No doubt that they are hiding somewhere amidst the ruins. No, please, stay back. It's coercive. Oh no, this is not good. Please, do. The cry came from the ruins. You must hurry. Two of them. Lies motionless on the ground, bearing a grievous wound. I'm sorry, Elysium. I tried to stay behind, but I couldn't. No, it cannot be. Someone? Anyone? My arms, so heavy. My legs. I cannot feel my legs. My wife. We fled with our daughter. I need to find them. I need to be with them. I need... So no, Kersim, you must stay strong. Time. I thought I had. Die. I told him I was a cat, a kitty cat. I dance, dance, dance. I see him, but has no feelings. It was extremely sus. You theory that it's part of her banishment. Guy dying on the ground is a very sorrowful moment. Elysium Bond, are you enjoying the stream? Pizza. Please, find them. Evan still lives, and she has their child. We must search the jungle between here and Pakistan. There's nowhere else they could have gone, I think. heavy qualifier right there. Forgive me, Karasef. Once you have saved your wife and child, we will return and lay you to rest. A-Star Hammer. See no tracks or other signs of recent travel. Maven and the child must be elsewhere. Swelch. Still Apocalypse? No, still Apocalypse. Weather around here is crazy, huh? Leave me be, Schnappy. Mel and her daughter came through this area recently. You see no evidence of their passage. I'm glad I'm following this trail of nothing. Did you see any sight of them? I found nothing. Perhaps the beasts have chased them further from the village. Oh, gods above, I beseech you. Pray deliver Maven and her little one to safety. Meanwhile, in the skies above Thavnair.
No more enemies to trouble us here.
It's me. How fare you below?
Another apocalyptic day. Bromance is happening.
Understood. I will inform Vritra.
Chaos and panic sweep Ras Khan, and many more have succumbed to the transformations. Amidst the fray, Ahawan fell, protecting a grief-stricken father.
And a smashed child.
My friends fight alongside your Radiant host to secure the capital. Beasts have been sighted in Palakistan as well. We have divided our forces in hopes of quelling the threat there. Of small solace is that we now know what triggers the transformation. As my companions tell it,
So it is the very fear and despair in their hearts which inflicts this abhorrent punishment upon them. A nightmare from which my children will never awake. O capricious and cruel fate, they are undeserving of such condemnation.
This also makes escape rather difficult. You know, evacuation, if we gotta flee the whole place, that's gonna really complicate matters. Yeah, so your bestie died, Vitra. So I can be your bestie instead.
Will you wallow in sorrow or rise to the occasion? Razat Khan is leaderless. Before he passed, Ahawan sought to reveal the truth to his people. Honor his wishes.
To what end? To breed a new conflict between dragon and man. These claws could reduce thee to shreds with a touch. These jaws crush thy bones to dust.
Someone thinks highly of himself.
Only through my proxy could I walk with my children. Without him, I am a bringer of fear, no different from the beasts which beleaguer them.
Perhaps so. Only in death were Hraesvelgr and Shiva united. Indeed, whenever man and dragon have come together, death has ever been the inevitable result. It was our fear of your kind that sparked a nigh-endless war. Fear and hate of which Nidhogg drank deep as he laid waste to my homeland. And in turn, I took my revenge on his brood. Blood for blood, pain for pain. I thought nothing of theirs, only of mine. And yet, were the chasm between us too vast and too deep, Hraesvelgr would not have borne Isael to battle and our rescue. He would never have entrusted a mortal champion with one of his eyes, and the Dragonsong War would still rage on. And I would still wage a never-ending war of violence and vengeance. The future of our star be damned. I cannot speak for Ahawan's greater goals, yet I know that he served you, served your people, long and true. In this time of unprecedented crisis, he turned to you. You could do worse than to place your trust in him.
If you donated your scales to them, I think they'd understand. If people flee, then despair will spread.
It will not be easy, but the future of Razat Khan hangs in the balance.
I wish you can just eat them before they turn. Like you said, you can like crush anything.
The hour has come, Vritra! It's all or nothing!
Like in the opening video. Hi, you still crying? We just saw a dragon scene happen. He's still crying. If Maven fled deeper into the jungle, she and her child are in grave danger. Whatever are we to do? Gods have mercy. Yeah, he said the line. He said the line from the trailer. Don't let fear consume you, for it is the mind killer. And kills everyone else, pretty much. Fear consume me? What are you talking about? I too could become a beast? I understand, I think. I've seen to the wounded. How did the two of you fare? Did you find your friends? see. In that case, let us help you find the mother and child. Before we leave, we must ensure the village will be safe in our absence. Yeah, I'm sure this particle board will be perfectly fine. Elise and I will patrol the area and search for more beasts. Would you and Matsuya speak to Elder Yervet? Pray explain to him the situation and join us as soon as you're able. You will save Melvin and her child. And do that much for Quersoff. We're looking for a baby. What if Babby becomes a monster? Does it become size of Chimkin or size of dragon? I didn't see the both of you safe, but what of the family? Found cries of Putty. Say no more, I understand. We've lost another of our dear friends. Her stuff may be gone, but there's still hope for Mevin and her child. Please find them, I beg of you. This be easily possible. And if in your search you come across anyone else who escaped the slaughter, pray tell them what has happened. Do my best to keep the villagers safe and their spirits high. Come, let us rejoin our friends at once. Please report that the vicinity appears to be beast-free, no doubt thanks to your earlier efforts. With that, let us resume search for your friend and her child. Where should we begin, Matsuya? We follow our Cristota south. We'll arrive in Perusa, a temple. It is a sacred place where people go to commune with the divinities. It is possible that Maven sought shelter there, and perhaps other villagers as well. It's settled. Matsuya, stay close to me, alright? You two, take the lead, keep an eye out for beasts and anyone in need of help. Well, make for Perusia. As quickly as we are able. With me! No, with kick the baby, we're gonna kick the baby. Completely wrong way. We're gonna see if we can hit the... Oh, it's a kitty! Grab the baby like a rugby ball and run for the goal. I think your kitty is sick, man. Thank you. I thought I was done for. Maybe. She is a friend of mine too, but I've not seen her. She must still be out there somewhere trying to avoid the beasts, and with her child. Gods, were it not for me, I can make my way back to the village on my own. Wait, Bruiser lies just up ahead, but something terrible has happened. Beasts have come, and many have already been killed. Alphanon and Alize have gone to do what they can. But there's so many, more than I could count. Must be ready. Man, you think I haven't seen about 1 million dead bodies? I've created about 1 million dead bodies at this point. Again, let's go back to the shirt idea. I'm a pony with the body count. Have just recently when you caused the final date. Okay, now damn it. Yeah, you good? You good. Transforming into this ugly motherfucker. Full of despair as well. It's time to kick butt and chew bubwib gum, and you're out of bubble gum. So long as Tatsuya gets the blackmail money on time, no one will ever know. Tatsuya's got my back. Hey guys, what you doing? Nah, don't worry, I got this. There you are. How fare the others? You see, you've seen to all the beasts in sight. Yeah, approximately. In that case, let's have everyone gather in front of the temple. Old movie ref. It'd be crazy if Trial 3 is
Courage,
just
friend.
talked through.
The pain will pass.
I expect it to be.
Has anyone seen Mevan? Where could she be?
We've dealt with all the blasphemies, and made certain no villagers are still in hiding.
Good work. We've otherwise tended to the wounded as best we can.
What will become of us?
Well, you'll probably become a skinless cat.
Help is on the way, surely. We may have to abandon our homes now, but we will return someday.
But where can we go? Is anywhere even safe?
That I cannot say.
Well, I can. Nowhere's safe. Run all you like, but there's no escaping these things. And even if I could... it's too late for my family.
Don't.
This isn't good. The more they dwell on the tragedy, the more likely we are to lose them too.
My friends! This is a place of worship. Should your heart quake with sadness, cast your mind to the heavens and remember.
Yeah, the burning heavens, the one they're on fire right now.
Remember the teachings of the old gods. Did they not implore us to stand fast when waves of sorrow break against our shores?
Lizzie, take off your shirt. Or knock him, yeah, knock him out.
Know this, my children. There is more ugliness than beauty in this world. To live is to suffer. To drink of calamity and drown in anguish. To toil and be tested, always and ever.
"'Tis a perilous path you walk. Death lurks in the dark, and is the sole promise that awaits at journey's end. You will tremble with terror. You will weep tears of anger and despair.
But do not avert your eyes. See your life for what it is. Then will you see how the hardships make you strong.
Every doubt reforged as scales for your armor. Every agony to temper your blade.
Thank you, lad. We'd almost forgotten who we are. My undying gratitude to you as well, my friends. You were searching for Mevan, no? We must return home. I pray you help the boy find his friend.
Gladly. We dispatched what beasts we could, but the roads are still dangerous. Stay together and go in safety.
was very impressive, what you did back there. Those words seem to resonate with your people.
They should. They were the first spoken unto our ancestors by the divinity of legend. I'm easily upset, and fish are wont to flee a temperamental hand, so I recite the teachings over and over to calm myself.
They're lovely and inspiring to hear, though I imagine they were born of great misfortune.
They are born of life. There's as much bad as good in it. More, many would attest. All the more reason to appreciate the good when you can.
I won't argue with that.
In darkness, seek joy. Surrender not to sadness, and see beyond despair. Walk free, and bear the light for others to follow.
Call it the Artax rule. Oh, no.
And with that, let us see if we can't find Mervyn. Did you see? That beast was chasing someone.
Over there. My view was blocked by the trees, but I'm sure I saw someone being chased by a beast. Please see him. Go with Mata and search along the river. Alphanon, I will circle from around the south. Be happy, you little shit, or God help me, I will smack you. Just over here somewhere. Two more that I'm near to find. Aside requesting ones. Get them off the band's quartet and cheer them up. So help me, I will end them. Stop being sad, you pricks. Not gonna lie, you don't know if you're gonna come back to this game again, really? This little song you wrote from note to note. I mean, I ended up taking like a 4-year break from it. Oh, it's like
That's her! No, I'm sure of it! Mervyn!
which one?
Don't, please!
Still not clear on which one's Maven. Jesus!
No! God have mercy!
Coming up. You dropped your bundle of bread. Woman's lifeless. Jesus, that killed her? Battered and broken. Her death, no doubt, came swiftly. Infant daughter, however, is nowhere to be seen. Fucking serious. Also, if you're wondering, back in Stormblood, I got an enchantment. I can breathe underwater. So yes, I can hold my breath indefinitely. You stopped at the end of the expansion, you leave it at that. Can't say much more without going spoiler territory. She has civilian HP. You okay? You alright? I think it's fine. You think it's fine? I think it's fine. Babies float. Take the baby into your arms. If she yet lives, you cannot tell. She will surely not survive unless you carry her to the surface at once. Big if true. Yeah, why didn't this one float? How heavy? How non-buoyant is baby? Yeah, of course I put the baby in my pocket. Thought baby'd be in. Guys, I have baby. I don't know what to do with it. Please take it from me. Did you find Maven and the child? I found Maven in this bundle of laundry. Damn it all. You have the child? Let me see her. Meanwhile, Elysium has an entire stack of USB drives in her other pockets.
She's so cold, Elfino.
The child is alert, and I see no wounds, and yet she grows weaker. My spells can do no more. What she needs is a change of clothes and a warm bed. We must hurry back. Not now!
Matsia, take the child.
It appears we've made enough noise to be heard for miles around. More will be upon us ere long.
That food? What you got there?
We make our stand
snacks.
here. Mattia, can you take her back to the village?
But the child, all by myself. You can't be serious.
The beasts will follow you home unless we stop them here. And so we shall. Be strong, Matsia. Her life is in your hands.
Right. I can do it.
I know you can. We'll keep them busy, Matsia. Go! Quickly!
Dad offend.
Steady. You know the way. No. No. Not you too.
Baby can't have despair, can it? Oh, baby's just always despair.
Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. To live is to suffer, to drink of calamity. It is a perilous path. Death lurks in the dark.
Hey, Lestrade.
No! I'm not afraid! I'm not afraid! Ah! Do not avert your eyes. See your life for what it is. See how the hardships make you strong. Every doubt reforged. Every agony. The divinity?
Nay, but one who would deliver thee just the same.
What's that you got there?
Please. You must save the child. She is all that remains of Mevan and Grasef. Please.
Well. Seems the babe's taken a liking to you.
Thou art strong, little one. Let us convey thee to thy home.
I spied our friends as we flew in. They appeared to be holding their own against the Horde.
This dragon just pops it in his mouth like a gumball. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought that was a snack.
Right. That's the last of them. We should hurry and find Matsia.
Don't eat the baby. Matsuya just should have taken it and punted it. He was going at speed. Bet he could have gotten a good field goal out of it. Get help from on high.
What, like divine aid?
No, fucking...
A fine battle it must have been. Shame I missed it.
Estinian, it was you who came to Matia's aid.
That's what I... Oh, for fuck's sake. Now I'm gonna fall into despair. Run up and find a blue puddle.
I was only along for the ride. Vritra was the one who saw the boy was in need. The two are headed back to the village.
Where the worm will honor Ahiwan's wishes and finally reveal himself to his people.
Perhaps so. Will you go and join them?
There's something I need to do first. Mervyn gave her life so that her child might live. She deserves better than to be left to drift alone. She deserves to be laid to rest beside her husband, at least. Will you help me?
Would I turn to true despair if no taco? Don't do this to me, did you? Why would you do that to me? We've done what we can. 'Tis for the villagers of Palaka stand to perform the funeral rites. If nothing else, Maven and Curse have died as they lived, as themselves and not as beasts. Their souls will find peace in the ethereal sea. I think the day would come that even the smallest solaces would be this comforting. What would have done if Moon started fuming black smoke? You all ready then? In that case, let's head to Palaka's stand. I see no doubt Vitra is waiting us. Oh, come on, I'm so much closer to it. I hate when I make a decision not to like grab something and then they teleport me further away from it because I'm like, oh, I'll hit it after I'm done. Let's see, we've got 1, 3 for the quest, which I'll get at the end of this one. 2 left. Actually be in the water, would it? Up there. Comes in the next stream as PNG Eldritch Pony. Okay, it's either up top or it's down in the water. Oh, it's right there. That's all the ones I have to search for. The rest are just quest based. When we get there, I might pause for a quick break. I don't need to go to the bathroom. spot. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick, and I shall be back shortly.